Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about something that hits close to home for many of us. That feeling when it seems like no one in the world believes in you. It's a lonely place to be, isn't it? You have this dream, this fire inside you, but every time you share it, you're met with doubt, skepticism, or even outright laughter. It can make you question everything. Am I crazy? Is this dream too big? Should I just give up? I want to share a story with you. It's about a young man named Leo who lived in a small, quiet town where everyone followed a predictable path. You finish school, you take over the family business, and you settle down. But Leo was different. He dreamed of building magnificent, soaring structures, skyscrapers that touched the clouds. He would spend hours sketching intricate designs in his notebooks, imagining buildings that were both beautiful and revolutionary. When he told his family about his dream of becoming an architect, they just smiled politely. "That's nice, Leo," his father said. "But the lumber yard needs you. That's a real job, a secure future." His friends weren't much better. "An architect? In this town, you've been reading too many books," they'd joke. Every door he knocked on for support seemed to close in his face. The weight of their disbelief was crushing. He felt invisible, his passion dismissed as a childish fantasy. There were nights when Leo almost gave up. He'd stare at his sketches, the ink blurred by a few fallen tears, and think, maybe they're right. Who am I to dream so big? The chorus of doubt from the outside world was starting to become his own inner voice. It's a dangerous trap, isn't it? When you let other people's limitations define your own reality. But then, one evening, while flipping through an old book his grandfather had given him, he found a folded, yellowed piece of paper. On it was a simple quote. They did not know it was impossible, so they did it. Something inside him clicked. He realized he had a choice. He could either let their disbelief anchor him to the ground, or he could use it as fuel to build his own launch pad. He decided that their disbelief didn't have to be a stop sign. It could be a motivator. He stopped trying to convince them with words. Instead, he decided to show them with actions. He took on a part-time job to save money. Not for a car or fancy clothes, but for books on engineering and structural design. He spent his nights studying, learning everything he could about the craft. He built small, intricate models in his attic, testing his ideas and refining his skills. His attic became his sanctuary. Up there, surrounded by his books and models, the voices of doubt couldn't reach him. The only voice that mattered was his own, the one that whispered, "Keep going. You can do this." He learned to become his own biggest cheerleader. When he felt discouraged, he would look at his models and see not just wood and glue, but the tangible proof of his progress, the foundation of his dream. Years passed. Leo's journey wasn't a quick, flashy success story. It was a slow, quiet, determined grind. He faced countless setbacks. Models collapsed, designs failed. There were moments he was so exhausted and broke that giving up seemed like the only logical option. But then he would remember why he started. He wasn't just building structures. He was building a new life for himself, one brick of self-belief at a time. He eventually saved enough to enroll in an online architecture course. He submitted his portfolio, filled with the designs he had poured his heart and soul into. To his astonishment, he was not only accepted but was also praised for his unique vision and raw talent. The professor saw something special in him, the same thing he had been trying to show everyone all along. The real turning point came when a small city nearby announced a competition to design a new community library. It was a long shot. He was competing against established firms with years of experience. His family and friends told him not to get his hopes up. "It's a great experience, Leo, but don't be disappointed when you don't win." But Leo was done listening to those voices. He poured everything he had into his design. He didn't just design a building. He designed an experience, a place of light and learning and community. A structure that seemed to lift itself towards the sky, a physical representation of his own journey. And he won. When the announcement was made, there was a moment of stunned silence in his town. The boy they had dismissed, the dreamer they had patronized, had done it. He hadn't just won a competition. He had proven that a dream, nurtured in private and fueled by self-belief, could become a reality. His first project, that library, still stands today as a beacon of hope in that community. The moral of Leo's story isn't about becoming a world-famous architect. It's about what happens when you decide to believe in yourself, especially when no one else does. Your dream is yours. It was given to you for a reason. Other people don't have to understand it. They don't have to approve of it. Their disbelief is a reflection of their own limits, not yours. So, if you're out there right now, feeling alone with your dream, I want you to remember Leo. Let their doubt be the wind beneath your wings, not the storm that sinks your ship. Turn inward. Become your own mentor, your own supporter, your own fan. Celebrate your small wins. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a victory. The world might not see your late nights, your sacrifices, or your quiet determination, but they are what build the foundation of greatness. The most powerful voice you will ever hear is your own. Make sure it's telling you to keep going. Believe in your own potential so fiercely that it becomes contagious. Eventually, the world won't have a choice but to believe in you too. Thank you so much for watching today. If this story resonated with you, please hit that like button and share it with someone who might need to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe for more content to help you build your best life. Until next time, keep